Michael Hanrahan. I'm an associate partner with Clarke Caton Hintz Architects. Our firm is an offshoot of the City of Trenton. John Clarke, who is the senior principal of the firm, John used to be the director of planning for the city back in the 70s, so he had connections to the city. He had been involved in government and then decided to open his own practice here in town. As I really understood architecture a little more, I came to really like it, and I believe that I think architecture is a way to improve the world.
Yeah.
I mean, that's overstating it, but
I
like
don't
at
think
least
so.
improve your community.
For sure,
That you can do a building that it's public art, it contributes to the landscape of the community. At the same time, it's functional for the client. It helps them with their needs, but you're making a difference in your community.
So,
Well, our office has certainly made a difference here in Trenton. We've done everything from the civil courthouse back in the early 90s. We did Mercer County Waterfront Park, home of the Trenton Thunder.
yeah.
As a Yankee fan, I love that. They're the AA affiliated the Yankees. So large-scale projects that helped spur, Trenton to what it is today. We were involved with back in the day. The future for the city, I see, a continued partnership with the local higher education institutions as a tool for redevelopment, and then it's other forward-thinking developers. We're working right now with HHG Development, who is the developer for another portion of the Roebling complex. We did the Roebling master plan back in the 80s. Over time, we've done a number of projects there, from Roebling Market to Pelletieri Senior Homes, with back in the day. More recently, we've been involved at the Roebling Mansion, where the League of Municipalities renovated one of the Roeblings, the town, or the name that kind of made this town, with the Roebling factory and the wire rope district. One of the last remaining mansions was vacant for years, and the League of Municipalities fixed it up as their new headquarters. We were involved in that maybe about 8 years ago, and more recently we've been finding that a lot of the higher education institutions in the city have been using their urban campuses as a tool for revitalization. So we've been very involved with the work Mercer County Community College is doing here in Trenton, and Thomas Edison State College. Both, and most recently we're taking an old factory building, or series of factory buildings, and turning it into 100+ units of market rate housing, high-end, beautiful homes in an old factory building with tall ceilings and lofts, and just a real great urban space. The idea that it's hip, it's, there'll be space for artists, space for, people to live, to work, and hopefully as that takes off, things like restaurants and all the shopping and all the things people need will sort of fill in around it. So there's exciting things happening in Trenton.